It all. This is a warning. You better avoid poets and paranoid. DJs destroy. Yes, I came back.
Yeah, come on. What? Come here.
Three times you did it again.
Hey, come on. Strawberry bit, I'm jamming. Hey, bro, her trim might come through blaming. Post on the corner, you camping? Get bro like the post office, nigga, I stamp it. I get in the door, mill a nigga gon' slam it. Was talking, we almost caught him, damn it. Y'all want this on my cousin? We have his hand on his leg like the nigga was cramping. Wait, boy, you not in it, so get out the way. I get this girl right now, tryna give me some talk, that Jill might make my day. I'm not with all the little boss, you better pray so high, don't hit your face. If you got a dream, don't be out here dissing, I might just turn into James already. Yeah, you know what it is, get right, get left. I already know that I got asthma, I'm on this beach tryna catch my breath. My bro looking like Chucky, he whack him, he with the murder, he not with the death. Stomping the mind on the bed like Pop, feeling like T-Baby, know I'm a stealth. Yeah, get low, 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 yeah. She shaking that butt, I told her to get low, yeah. This girl won't fall, her last name Jackson, she got a fro, yeah. I will not drop my dog, can't let you tap my toe, yeah. Man, this tryna go to the top, know his career on go. One strawberry bit, I'm jamming, hey, bro, her trim might come through blaming. Post on the corner, you camping? Get bro like the post office, nigga, I stamp it. I get in the door, mill a nigga gon' slam it. Was talking, we almost caught him, damn it. Y'all want this on my cousin? We have his hand on his leg like the nigga was cramping. Wait, boy, you not in it, so get out the way. I get this girl right now, tryna give me some talk, that Jill might make my day. I'm not with all the little boss, you better pray so high, don't hit your face. If you got a dream, don't be out here dissing, I might just turn into James already. Yeah, get low, 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 yeah, get low.
Wow, man. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, before you get into this video, subscribe and hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. The Houston Rockets, who was the second seed last year, who overachieved, who Ime Udoka was Coach of the Year candidate last year, right? Amin Thompson, proven as a basketball player as well. The Houston Rockets, who had one of the best defense in the league last year. The problem with the Houston Rockets was that they didn't have another elite level creator on the roster. Their half-court offense was not good. But then you add one of the best half-court players in NBA history in Kevin Durant, and you traded him for underwhelmingly terrible player in Jaylen Green, who hasn't improved as a basketball player. You gave up Dylan Brooks, and you gave up the number 10 pick, right, in the 2025 draft, and 5 second-round picks, bro. 5 second-round picks to go get Kevin Durant. The Suns got basically fleeced because at the end of the day, you basically, you basically get Jaylen Green and you get Dylan Brooks, right? You didn't get anybody back in return that is very, very valuable on a roster. And like I said there and said, man, this at the end of the day is not good for the Phoenix Suns, bro. Somebody said as I'm worried about the Rockets. No, I'm not worried about the Rockets. We're going to talk about more of this. But like I said there and said, man, it's crazy, man. Jaylen Green is an inefficient player, hasn't proved they can impact winning. Dylan Brooks is a role player. The number 10 pick in 5 rounders don't come close to KD's value. The fact that you got a number 10 pick and 5 second rounders for a guy like Kevin Durant, yeah, they got fleeced because I feel as though there's more teams that could have got more value for a nigga like Kevin Durant, right? You gave up a nigga that is one of the greatest scorers, no cap flexibility, right? Dylan Brooks is on a fat contract, right? Jaylen Green is nearing this extension as well. So you got to re-sign this nigga. Now, you got to understand that the Devin Booker era is gone. The Devin Booker era is basically over for the Suns, bro. They basically do not have anything to be able to win now, and now you're taking contracts that guys that just don't impact the game of winning, bro. So now you're taking home contracts of guys that don't impact the game of winning, and now you find yourself in a situation like this, bro. So, this is crazy. This is insane. This is very much insane. This is crazy, bro. The fact that they traded KD for five second round picks and a number 10 draft pick, you don't nearly get the value as you want. Let me get Maz here because I feel like the Houston Rockets robbed the fucking Phoenix Suns, bro. Make sure y'all smash the like button. The Houston Rockets robbed the Phoenix Suns, bro. They robbed them, bro. Right? This is insane. This is crazy. You get a nigga contract in Dillon Brooks, and then you get Jaylen Green's contract. Two guys. Well, Dillon Brooks impact the game of winning, but Jaylen Green just doesn't, and he's gonna want an extension very, very soon. Yeah, and it's just the value in that is just insane, bro. It's just insane. You know what I'm saying? You have no blue chip asset in return. Jaylen Green is inefficient. He can't impact the game of winning, right? The Suns get the number 10 pick and 5 second round picks. I mean, do y'all really think that that's valuable for him? But now, the Houston Rockets should be happy in the point, right? Because now you add Kevin Durant to an already flawed half-court offense. Now, this is the thing, bro. Kevin Durant, at the end of the day, right, has to prove that he can still be able to win at a high level, right? This is a guy that has been injured at key points of his career, right, in key regular season games. So KD has to prove that he can still be able to win games at a high level. He has to prove that, bro. Because at the end of the day, if he can't prove that, I mean, what's the point of the straight at the end of the day? The reason why the Rockets won at the end of the day, because they basically moved on for Jaylen Green. Jaylen Green is a guy that they had to move on for. This is not a guy that you have to sit there and wait to have the opportunity to get KD to be able to increase your chances to win now and still be able to compete. You had to go get him, bro. You had to go get him, bro. You had to go get him. You had to go get him, bro. Yes, they got robbed, Texas T. They got robbed, nigga. They got robbed. Real talk. Yeah, Devin Booker gonna want to trade. Devin Booker's gonna ask for a trade, bro. He's gonna ask for a trade. People keep on sitting there saying he just got paid a big. Devin Booker is going to ask for a trade, bro. He's gonna ask for a trade, bro. Mark my words, he's gonna ask for a trade. I'm telling y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't think that's gonna happen. He's gonna ask for a trade. Because at the end of the day, you're not putting things around him to win. Devin Booker didn't ask to get KD, nigga. He didn't ask to go get this nigga. He didn't ask to go get this nigga. Y'all gave him that nigga. Y'all gave him KD. They end up trading KD for a nigga like Jaylen Green, who plays the same position as Devin Booker, who is not a positive asset, who is not a blue chip asset in return. Then on top of that, like, you get Dillon Brooks' contract, who has a top contract, and then you get 5 second rounders. You could at least got more. Bro, like, I have literally seen worse players than KD get traded for more draft picks. Come on. Rudy Gobert went for like 4-3 first-round draft picks. You could have got more draft picks, bro, in return, bro. Moss, what up, Moss?
What up, Mookie? Salute, everybody.
What's up?
Well, I mean, I think the Rockets did a great job because they didn't give up a lot of pieces, right? They still kept their defensive principles in place, right? You didn't give up Tyree, you didn't give up Jabari Smith, and you kept Amen Thompson. And you extended Steven Adams, and you still got your front line. And I think this is the best possible situation for Kevin Durant, because what's going to be asked of him is not going to be a lot. Just put the ball in the basket. This might be the best situation he's been in since Golden State in 2017. And so the Rockets now check all the boxes, right? They defend, they got some offense. I will say this though, they need to go out and find maybe a shooter or two because there's still going to be a bad shooting team outside of him. And so Fred VanVleet has a team option. I'm assuming that they're not going to pick it up, but they'll restructure it and lower the contract where he can stay. Or they won't pick it up and they'll try to go get another point guard. But this is a good move for the Rockets. Good move for the Rockets. You know, some say it came a little too late. They should have did this last year. Maybe they would have beat the Warriors in the first round. But make no mistake about it, Mookie. This is Kevin Durant's last hurrah. No excuses, bro. Not that he had one in Phoenix, but he got to get it done, bro. He got to get it done. Like he can't keep team hopping and jumping team to team. You know, this is not a super team because the Rockets don't have any superstars on their team. So we can't use that as an excuse. But I think they're poised for a deep run next year, and we'll see. And if they're healthy, then they should be in the mix with the Thunder. So we'll see. It looks good on paper, but sometimes paper can be a little deceiving.
The reason why I have to disagree with you because what other creator that they have that is just as good as Clay, Steph, and these other guys? You said it's the best situation that he's been a part of since Warriors. I disagree, Miles, on that, brother.
No, I'm
because
saying
I don't think the Rockets are a good balanced team, but let's be honest, like we have seen, and I'll be fair, like we have seen Kevin Durant, like when he has like flawed creators in the half court, on how putting all the load on him and how he didn't like it over there in Brooklyn. You know that one year where I think it was in 22 when they hired Jack Vaughn. This is like the year that KD got traded, where they surround him with defenders and then surround him with another elite half court player, and KD just did not like the load. So you know what you thoughts on
that team did not have this. That team, listen, that team that you're speaking of did not have the defensive acumen that this team has. First and foremost, not even close. And yeah, they may have had a couple of better ball handlers.
It was a defense-oriented team. That's what I'm saying. Just like
what team was the Nets?
The 22 Nets.
They were nowhere near defensively like this Rockets team, bro. With Kevin Durant.
Dude, Durant was great that year. That year with Jack Vaughn, he was in like MVP combos.
Nobody said he wasn't great. I'm saying, hold on. Nobody sit there and say he wasn't great. I hate when people come in here and just not understand what I'm saying. I'm saying Kevin Durant did not like the load that he had offensively. He even sat there and said, they just looking at me on this team and this roster because I'm Kevin Durant and we have a chance to win. We don't have a good. That's the shit. That's the year that he called out the roster. Sitting there and said the roster was not good enough to win championship.
Then he's hypocrite. Then Kevin Durant had the Rockets on his list, and so Kevin knows basketball. So if he had him on his list, then it means that he's accepting what his role is going to be. And listen, his role is going to be to put the ball in the basket. And he's not going to be their only scorer. Like the Rockets, Amin Thompson can get to the basket. Are they going to be the best offensive team? No, but that's okay.
Amin Thompson is not no scorer. He's very flawed. And on top of that,
I didn't say he was like I said he can get to the basket.
He can't score though. He's not a terrible scorer.
He can get to the basket, but he's very limited.
Listen, this team is not going to be the best offensive team in the league. We agree on that. That's
not what they're hanging their head on defense.
Right. Yeah. This team isn't built around scoring 120 points. They just need a guy in the fourth quarter that can put the ball in the basket. My concern is if they tend to trap or blitz Kevin Durant, then we need shooting. And so that's my concern because we still don't have no shooting.
I'm saying if KD gets blitzed or double hard or they send it to what other guys that you can trust to be able to bend the defense?
Guys gonna have to cut, trap. You can do 1-5 flat with Sagoon in the post. There's different ways, bro.
I think the Rockets are a top 2, top 3 team in the West.
Mm-hmm.
But my concern is when KD does get blitzed and trapped, and hedge hard ball screens. What guys do you have that can be able to consistently bend the defense at a high level?
That's going to be an issue. But
Yeah,
that's
I
where
would
Ime
probably.
Udoka comes into play. Whereas I would post up Alperen Sagoon at times and go through him
Yeah, I
to
would
where
too.
KD ain't got to be the primary ball handler like that. And then KD can play off that and cut and do certain things off ball. And so Ime is going to have to be creative with his offense, bro. That's all. And so, listen, I mean, this move doesn't guarantee nothing. I mean, the Rockets aren't guaranteed to be a top 2 or 3 seed. I mean, we got to see what happens. But
Yeah, no, nothing's
on
guaranteed.
paper, it's a good move, but on paper, it doesn't win games. So, I mean, I'm open to what you're saying. Look, what you're saying, Mookie, is accurate. I mean, I'm not pushing back on it.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
mean,
agree. If you're talking about again specifically like OKC move, I would agree with you. But like, I don't think you know what I mean. I don't.
no,
If the
it's just
premise
not.
of your
It's not.
argument,
Hold on. It's not this OKC. What the fuck are you talking about? It's other teams. They're going to consistently use that game plan. It's just not applicable to OKC. Like when they're
I know.
blitzing and covering KD, what other guys that can consistently bend the defense? It's just not OKC. And we've seen in the series Sagoon struggled, um, inconsistent as well. A high usage player that is very inefficient and has terrible shot selection and just not what you want him to be offensively. This is just not applicable to OKC.
But you got to factor in too, though, with Kevin Durant on the roster. He's going to bend the defense way different from what Jalen did, and so I got to
Yeah,
see how certain
I
guys
agree. I
react to
agree
that.
that I agree on that point, but I'm just saying when he sit there and said it just is applicable to OKC. No, it's not. It's applicable to other teams. There's other great defensive
Oh, for
teams.
sure.
There's other great defensive teams in the East. Like it's just not applicable just to OKC. There's the
That's a good
team are going
point.
to use the same game plan on him. That's why I
Yeah,
said
that's a good
does
point, Mookie.
does the Rockets look to find somebody else in the in throughout free agency where they can, like you said, shooting. I do think the Rockets need more shooting. I 100% agree. Now, I don't think this is going to be the finished product, but right now, I
Right.
think the Rockets do need more shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do. They
I
do.
think they need another piece for sure. I'm not gonna argue that. But
Yeah,
the team is good. I like the
it could be a
roster.
small piece. I mean, I don't think they need like another major move, but just
Nah,
like a
they not
steal.
making nothing else new.
And
This
they
way
need
they're
a
making
guy
it.
who can dribble, pass, and shoot, whoever that is. Um, So listen, I mean, they're at work. I mean, I tell you this, after this trade, they're better than they were yesterday. And
Oh
so
yeah, for
we'll
sure.
see. We'll see.
So, do you think they're the second best team in the West?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do, bro. Yeah. Because of defense, bro. Like, I mean, they defend with the best of them. And so
Mind you, a Houston fan, right? Man, whose echo is that?
I mean, they were top 2 last year without Kevin Durant. And they had injuries last year. Guys were missing sometimes. So yeah, I mean, they were
Yeah,
top
I
2
agree.
last year.
Mars.
Yeah.
Hey, Mars. So let me ask you something. What about Jaylen Green? Like Jaylen Green is a guy where people are upset that Rockets fans are upset that they didn't give him any chance or just traded him so easily. They're upset right now.
Hmm.
What's your thoughts on those Rocket fans that are clearly upset that they didn't see Jaylen Green develop to the star that they want him to develop to?
They care more about feelings, about liking a person than actual production. They like him, and I
Right.
don't like him as a basketball player on this team. And so I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm trying to win games. And
Right.
so you would think after the Warrior series, what we all witnessed, guys would be rushing and talking about getting him up out of here. And so the fact that they're like, why did we trade Jalen, give him more time? Well, he's had time. And he had a chance to submit his name in the postseason on the highest level. And he had most games scoring under 10 points. He only had one breakout game. And so with that being said, he got to go. And so, I mean, this is a production league, right? And so, what have you done for me lately? And so, those aren't real Rockets fans. Those are just guys who like players and they're emotionally attached to these type of players. I'm not. I care about winning. I don't care about liking a player. And so, that's their problem, bro. If you're a Rockets fan, the first point of contention is win games. And you want to
Right.
win games by any means necessary, even if your favorite player that you like needs to go. And so that's all.
So Maz, you think that Jaylen Green supporters are not real Rocket fans? Because there's a lot of Rocket fans that are upset that Jaylen Green is gone, and they say that why we wasting our future on Kevin Durant when he's going to eventually leave us, like eventually going to be gone, and you're not going to have a long-term player. Because Maz, do you think that? Let me ask you something, Maz. Just think
Okay.
about this, Maz.
I got
Do
you.
you
I
think
understand.
that if the KD Rocket experience didn't end well, right? But say if Jaylen Green developed into an All NBA player, or will you be like, damn, fuck, like this is a bad trade because we traded Jaylen Green that developed into an All NBA player, maybe a top 10 player, maybe he has one of them SGA developments, right?
Um,
Would
yeah,
you be
I mean
upset?
that's always in the back of your head. You know what I'm saying? Saying like, what if this happens? I mean, I get it.
Chris, yeah, that's
But fans want to win now. Fans don't want to wait, right? A lot of fans don't got patience. And so, I mean, I think we feel pretty confident saying that Jalen is who he is. And so I don't think he's going to turn into no superstar. I don't even think he's even a star player, bro. He's just a very good player in this league. And so, I mean, listen, if KD can bring one championship in the next 1 or 2 years, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not taking a risk with Jalen Green. But I understand your question, though. It's a fair question.
Yeah, I'm
Kenny,
not losing on Jalen
Ken,
Green.
you say Ken, how are you feeling right now? Your boy, your guy, Kevin Durant is going to the Houston Rockets. Kenny, you're packing your bags, Ken, to go to the Houston Rockets. You're now a Houston Rockets fan with Mr. Moss. Uh, I mean, you were just a Suns fan. You was now a Brooklyn fan. You used to be a Warriors fan. So, Ken, what's your thoughts, bro? Ken,
Can you hear me?
yes.
Ah, my gosh, bro, bro. This is not like this doesn't move the needle to a championship, bro. He should have just like this nigga need to retire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, move. That's how I'm feeling right now, bro.
Hold on, you don't
I know
like
my,
KD? You don't like
huh?
KD going to that
You
near
don't like this
Brooklyn?
move, Ken?
No, but this is not a championship roster, bro. You're dumb. So
I
tell
mean,
me this
what
champ.
is?
So hold on, tell me this championship roster. Fred VanVleet, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith, Sengun, and then
Yeah.
Amen Thompson. Come on, bro. Come on, man. It's not a championship roster, bro. There's a bunch of unproven young guys. There's a bunch of unproven young guys, and maybe you might have a chance. You know, maybe you might have a chance in the West. But man, I don't like this shit, bro. He should have his ass need to retire. Because if his ass can't get it done in Phoenix, what make you think he could come to this team and get it done?
You
But
think
because
Phoenix is
here's the
better than
thing.
this
Hold on.
team?
Here's the thing. Who's the leader? Moss. Who's the leader? Moss.
Oh,
Moss.
KD doesn't have to be a leader, bro. He should have put
Yeah,
the
not
ball in
on
the
this team.
basket.
That's not.
Okay,
So
but hold on.
what's your
Here's the
point?
thing.
no, who is
Here's
the
the
leader
thing.
though?
That's my point.
Udoka's
No, he's
probably
not the leader.
Udoka probably
He's not
he's
the
not
leader.
the leader of this
He's
team.
not the leader. He's not asked to be the
Yeah.
leader. So that leadership is kind of lightweight, overrated a little bit. Yeah, I think.
Thank you,
Overrated.
Miles. Thank you, Miles. Thank you.
Overrated. Okay, but hold on. But the two niggas in the finals got their teams
So
in the finals
Ken,
because they're
listen,
leaders.
Ken is a hypocrite because he never said last year that OKC was a championship roster, and now look at him, bro. Like we got to wait and see,
Wait,
Ken.
hold on.
Come
You
on,
heard
bro.
what you wait. Hold on. You heard what you said, Ma. You said last season. Last season they weren't. I was right. I was proven right. What are you talking about?
No, no, no. But you can be a championship roster and still lose, bro.
That
And
makes no sense. What? What do you mean you could be a championship roster and still if you're a championship roster,
what are you
you either
talking,
get to the
bro?
finals or
Man,
you
I
don't.
don't,
Because
I
it,
don't, I don't know what you're really saying. Are you arguing that the Rockets got worse or something? Like you bringing up the
No, no,
Suns?
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
really.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they got better, but it's not enough to move the needle to say okay they could compete with the likes of OKC.
I agree. I mean that's a valid
this is
point.
crazy.
Yeah,
But
I'm not gonna say I would bet on it. Like, oh yeah, they're definitely beating OKC. But you
So the
basically saying they just don't
Pacers,
got a chance.
hold on, hold
I
on.
don't agree with that.
The Indiana Pacers are going 7 games, 7 with the OKC Thunder, and y'all think that the Rockets with Kevin Durant can't compete with OKC, but the Pacers are going
No,
7 games tonight.
no.
Come
No,
on,
they can
bro.
compete, but I mean, it just
We
I
saying
just don't
compete. That's all we
I,
saying.
I just don't trust y'all second level creator, bro. I don't trust the Green, bro.
Yeah, like outside of KD, who else could create their own shot consistently?
That's why I said I think they need to make another move, but I still think they could very well compete.
They need more shooting, bro. I mean, let me look at y'all roster, bro, because you
Shit
know what I'm
is
saying.
ass, bro.
Right now, if I yeah, all right, see, Kenneth, you're dragging it, making it seem like they don't even got a chance. I think right now, if they played OKC, they'll lose in 6 games probably,
I don't think so.
and that's
Hold
just
on,
as currently constructed. I think if they make a move, I think they could get over the top.
hold on, Miles. You think y'all can beat OKC?
Yeah, I think it's possible. The Pacers are going 7 with this team. So
Yeah,
y'all think? Hold on. So
yeah,
y'all
but
think the Pacers right now are better than the Rockets?
yes,
No,
yes,
no, I
yes,
don't. I
Okay.
yes,
don't.
they are.
I don't.
I don't.
They got
Yeah,
a way,
I don't either.
they got a way better offense. They're all, and then their defense is very, very solid.
Their defense is nowhere near the Rockets
Yeah, I
defense.
was gonna say their defense is
It don't have
nowhere
to
near as
be. It
good as
don't have to
Houston's.
be. It don't have to
But
be
those
nowhere.
things matter, though. But those things
No,
matter.
but what I'm saying is this: is that if the Pacers have a historically great offense in a in a
Uh-huh.
in a postseason, and they're elite in the regular season, their offensive powers trumps anything I do defensively.
Okay, so you think the Pacers are right now are better than the Rockets? Then that's what
Yes,
you're
yes,
saying.
yes,
So
yes,
so if the Pacers play the Rockets in a 7 game series with Kevin Durant, you pick the Pacers to beat them.
yes.
Yeah, I disagree.
Okay,
I
that's all I'm
disagree.
asking.
I don't.
That's all I'm
I don't
asking.
agree with that. I don't agree.
That's all I'm asking.
Well, Marlon, you the
I think
same
Katie
guy that.
would.
Hold on. Well, Marlon, you the same guy that sat there and said the Pacers would lose in 5 games against the Thunder. You're a
Yeah, I
basketball
was
guy.
wrong. Like I don't. I just disagree. I
But
was
but
wrong.
the Pacers offense is literally full of advantages that can be able to be created. They play with a pace and tempo. Is a free flowing offense that relies on other creators like Siakam, Halliburton, and then you got guys like Neesmith, Neharp are really good. Like their offense is just so good enough where, yeah, the Rockets are great defensively, but it's not historically great defensive where I can then sit there and say, okay, at least their defense is historically great, even though their offense is average or below. Like I don't know if KD is going to come there and elevate that offense to at top 10 levels. Like y'all honestly think now if you telling me that KD boss going to elevate this Houston Rockets offense to elite, then yeah, you have it. They are better than
Nah,
the Pacers.
nah, because their shooting isn't like that, so it's not going to be
Okay,
elite.
then so that's my point.
It's
It's
Like
not
not
going
gonna
to
be.
be
Yeah, it's
elite.
not gonna be
y'all
like.
But they ain't
offense,
got to
bro.
be elite to beat the Pacers, though. That's what I'm
No, but
saying.
that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is this: is that if you have a below average offensive
I don't think they're gonna be
support
below
cast,
average. That's where we disagree.
okay, bro, bro, that's fine, bro. I mean, you being a troll right now. I mean, you can disagree all you want to, bro. Everything does not
How's
have
that
to
trolling?
resolve because you every time when I say a point, you say I disagree. I disagree. No, Mookie, I just disagree, Mookie. No, Mookie, I disagree. Like nigga, I'm trying to make my point. And in my point, you keep on saying, I disagree. Yeah, I just disagree. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm trying to talk, bro. Like, can I make my point first, bro?
All right, go
Like,
ahead.
damn. Now, my point is to sit here and say is that the reason why the fucking Houston Rockets are not better than any of the Pacers because their offense is average, maybe below average, depend. It actually depend, right? Also, as good as their defense is, it's not historically great levels where that can trump anything what the Indiana Pacers have going on, both offensively in the regular season and reaching historical levels offensively in the postseason. So that's why I don't have the Rockets better than the Pacers. Plus the Pacers got multiple guys that can be able to create advantages. And like I said there and said, we can see that their game be able for all the sport cats can be able to scale in the playoffs. The Houston Rockets, like I said, they have an elite creator in KD, elite half court player in KD, but I don't trust anybody on that team that can be able to bend the defense. I just don't. I don't trust anybody else to bend the defense. Now, can Segun take that leap? Questions. Can Amin Thompson take that leap offensively? It's going to be questions. If they can, and that can somehow propel them to be a good offensive unit, maybe borderline elite. Fine, like you get me. Like they're better than the Pacers, but right now, as presently constructed, no, they're not better than the Pacers, bro. Come on, Moss. Y'all know that, man. Come on.
I feel
Yeah,
what you're saying.
I still think they're better than the Pacers, but that's not the measuring stick. I mean, this team
Yeah,
is
it's
still
not. It's
not
not.
complete. I mean, they need shooting. I
Yeah, like
mean,
I'm
they're on
not
the
gonna
right
say they're
track.
still better than the Pacers yet. I gotta see where y'all
That's fair,
at in
Mookie.
terms of making moves for me
Yeah,
to
that's
sit there and
fair.
say,
Yeah, I agree with that. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. We definitely need some shooting, but I think Ime needs to be more, creative. Like listen, this can't be Kevin Durant we saw in Phoenix, bro, at the top of the key, trying to dictate and create.
No, no, no,
Like
no.
go through Sagoon, force a double team, let KD play off, weak ball, like off ball
yeah,
Weak
action.
side.
They need to get a playmaker or let Fred run the offense and let Kevin play off him. Like this can't be a situation where Kevin brings the ball up court and then he turns it over, they trap him, he gets plucked. And so I hope Ime really puts his foot down and says, "Nah, bro, like we have a point guard and you ain't it. Like run off screens and stuff, bro." So we'll see. So this has a lot to do with on how they use him. Because if they
Wait,
let him come in and do what he wants to do, bro, then it's gonna be the same thing we saw in Phoenix, bro. Turnover machine.
I don't think you Doka gonna play like
this
that.
trade does not help Phoenix, bro. Phoenix took the biggest L with the trade, bro.
Ken, are you at work?
yeah, I'm at my bad, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mitchell Mike. This trade does not help Phoenix at all. It doesn't. They fucked up in this trade. You don't get no player of a caliber in return for
Yo,
KD.
yo, Mook, I'm gonna talk about this shit later, bro. I'm at work right now, man.
Okay. You don't get no player of a caliber like KD, and then basically trade him for 5 second round draft picks and then 1 first rounder. Like, come
Right.
on, like you could have got more than that, and then you got inefficient ass Jaylen fucking Green, and you took on Dylan Brooks contract. Like, come on, bro, you have no blue chip assets in return, bro. Like, what are you talking about here? Like a top 10 pick and 5 second rounders don't come close to KD value, especially when you got other players that are getting traded for more pieces. And then there's no cap flexibility created. Dylan Brooks is on a fat contract. Jaylen Green is nearly at a stitches. So there is even no financial rebuild. Like there's no future cornerstone. Like there's no star upside. There's no superstar prospect coming back, that they can get in the draft. It's just straight mid picks for mid players. So I mean, the Houston Rockets, man, I don't know what they're gonna do, bro. It's just they just very, very questionable, bro. They're a very questionable organization, bro, because it's just like, bro, what are y'all doing? What the fuck are y'all doing, nigga? Like,
Well, they're trying to win. Well, we're trying to win a championship this season because if we would have kept Jalen Green, y'all would have said the same thing. What is y'all doing keeping him after what we saw versus the Warriors? And so, I mean, they're doing what they think is best to win a chip now.
who
And
the
I think
Suns?
the move, huh?
He's talking about Houston. He's talking about
I'm talking about
Houston.
what is Phoenix doing?
My bad, Mookie. My bad, bro.
No, I know what y'all doing. I think y'all doing right. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I honestly don't know what the Suns are doing.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
this is
we don't know. Yeah, I
They're
don't know.
probably gonna blow it up. They gotta trade Booker too, because Beal not
He
getting
said the
Beal
Suns
the
easily
contract.
won this deal. How did the Suns easily won the deal? What are y'all
I saw
talking
some
about?
people saying that. I feel like people were just trolling, bro. I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying the Suns did good.
Right,
Why
the
did
Like,
Phoenix Suns did not
yeah,
like address their needs. Like Jalen Green doesn't address what the Suns need. He's another ball handler, and they already got Bill and Booker there.
and he's a terrible passer, playmaker. He's
So
inefficient. He's not good on
yeah. So
defense. Like, I don't.
I
He's
mean,
just. I don't know what people see in Jalen Green that
they
they see in him.
extended Devin
He's
Booker,
just.
so he's not going anywhere. So what? You have a backcourt of Jalen Green and Devin Booker, a small backcourt. Stop it, bro. Like the
That
Suns
is
will
an
win this
awful
trade,
backcourt.
and you got Bradley Bill, who has your whole organization strong arm with a no trade clause. Like y'all didn't win no trade, man. Stop it.
Yeah, bro. It just said he said why these niggas think who do these niggas think Jalen Green is? I don't know who these niggas think Jalen Green is.
Right.
Jalen People think Jalen Green can be a superstar in the making, bro. He said Mosh Crazy Warriors would have smoked Minnesota. The Timberwolves if Curry get injured. Warriors Rockets ain't better.
I do think the Warriors would have had a chance against Minnesota if they didn't get hurt, but
I didn't argue that. I mean, I'm not sure why that's okay. Okay.
wait, what did he said the Warriors would have beat Minnesota, and that means the Rockets aren't better than the Warriors. That's what he said. It doesn't even make sense.
I don't know what he's even referring to,
Yeah,
but
it
Lamont,
makes
he
no
I'm happy
difference.
that I kept Amin Thompson.
well, he wasn't
I'm
going
Well,
in
he
nowhere.
wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't on. He wasn't even
He
on the
wasn't going
table.
nowhere.
He wasn't on the table.
Yeah, he wasn't going. And then I'm surprised y'all didn't trade. Like, what about the loss of Dylan Brooks? Because I thought he brought the physicality culture. You know what I'm saying? I do think that it's tough losing him because I thought he set the tone. He was like y'all, what they call it, the guy that be
The
the voice.
enforcer.
Yeah, the forcer. Yes,
Yeah,
the forcer.
He had some good shooting games. I mean, but
brought
he
some
did a lot of
defense.
dumb things. But I mean, come on. I mean, he's not Kevin Durant, and so he can go. Kevin is
I'm
is a
saying,
much
we're
more
trading him
better
or getting
rebounder, better versatile scorer. So, but we
no,
keep
but I'm
Jabari Smith and we keep Tari Eason along with Amin Thompson. That's the key right there.
so you I thought you wanted to give up Jabari Smith.
Not inside this deal. I mean, we could trade Jabari for somebody else possibly, but in this deal, no.
I was gonna say
But
if they get somebody else, he probably gonna be gone.
yeah, in this deal, no. But
What's
bro,
your feeling?
this.
Say it's about. Go ahead, Mons.
Oh, I was gonna say, Mookie, the Suns got. I mean, the Suns could have got more, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The Suns could have got
that's
a
true.
better package for KD than the Rockets, in my opinion, bro. I mean,
Right.
second round picks, 5 of them. Like the Rockets are going to be a good team for the next 5 to 6, 7 years. So those picks aren't even going to be like that. You get, and I mean,
Right.
they are getting this season's 10th pick, but that's a pick that they just got back in a trade. So that wasn't really a big deal. But the Suns could have got a much better package than what the Rockets gave them, bro. In my opinion.
What your feeling say is about productivity. Jaylen Green can score to make up for KD's loss. You keep Booker and
No,
Brooks.
he
Add
cannot.
Brooks.
What?
Hold on. He said Jaylen Green can score to make up for KD loss. You keep Booker and add Brooks for defense. Plus you get a top 10 pick. That's a win. I don't know why y'all I don't know why y'all think a good deal is 100. Like, what's your thoughts on that, Mons? You think this is pure delusion?
Well, first and foremost, the top 10 pick isn't coming in next year changing life in no way, shape, or form. That's number one. Number two, Jaylen Green cannot make up for the scoring for Kevin Durant because they score in different ways. Let's just call a spade a spade. Brooks does bring defense, but he's a inconsistent player, inconsistent shooter. And so, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're evaluating Jaylen Green the wrong way because to say that he can score to make up for Kevin Durant, like Kevin last year gave you what 25 or 26, 6 and 6 on pretty damn good efficiency. Jaylen Green is one of the most, if not the most inefficient 2 guard in the league. So what are you talking about, bro? Like you don't know basketball.
Also, they say the Suns ain't trading Jaylen Green, bro.
Oh, okay, then yeah. But
Oh my gosh, yeah, they
this man
done.
The
talking
Suns
about
are
KD who's
awful, man.
efficient and Jalen Green's not efficient. I mean,
Mons, you think the Mavs better than the Rockets?
at full strength, yeah, I do.
So y'all not the
Key
second
word,
best.
the key word is at full strength. If they got Kyrie and AD
I
with
mean,
that
I was gonna
roster,
say, when is
yes.
Kyrie coming back next year? I mean,
But right now, no. The Mavs got to be at full strength to be
Full
better than the
strength.
Rockets, bro.
is
Yeah.
Kyrie when is Kyrie coming back next year?
January or February.
Yeah.
Somebody said, Mons, what did Katie officially led to last year? Oh shit.
The Phoenix Suns and the Houston Rockets. So I mean, again, like, can you compare apples to apples, bro? Like you're trying to compare apples to
That's what I'm
oranges.
saying. See, I see what
Like,
people are
I
doing. People
mean,
are just all
when
this is.
when you ask questions like that, bro, it makes me think that you don't know basketball. Because if you think that Kevin Durant on the Rockets is the same situation as the Phoenix Suns, then you're just not paying attention, bro.
That's all
Like
this is. All these
that's
people
just
that's trying to
crazy.
talk down on this trade is people that just are low on KD. That's
Like, do
all
y'all
this is.
know what the Rockets have, bro? I mean,
Hold on.
and what
So
they
Marlon, where you got this? Where you have the? You have them considered?
I said I think they could be the second or third best team in the West, just like y'all said. Like I said, if they played against OKC right now, I'd pick OKC. I think they need to make
What
a
about
move or two
Dallas?
to
What about Dallas?
um Dallas.
And then this the
I
crazy
gotta
thing, bro.
I gotta see Cooper
You gotta
Flag how
put
he's gonna be
Giannis
in year one
forward.
as how valuable he's gonna be as a year one player. If Coop is like a off the rip like a 17-10 guy coming into the league on some of the best defense, and yeah, maybe I lean Dallas. I don't know, but I think they're definitely top three.
Who?
That's what I would say. Houston. I think they're definitely top three at worst.
He said, okay, we got Miguel Justin. Miguel Justin, what you got on this trade, man?
Man, we were just talking about this earlier. Man, this trade, first of all, it kind of shocked me for one.
Yeah.
I didn't even really think the Suns were gonna actually move KD. I thought KD was gonna stay put, for the rest of this time until he get ready to leave, or leave like he did with the OKC Thunder. But it kind of shocked me a little bit. But I'm just glad Rockets got rid of Jaylen Green, because Jaylen Green ain't it. I keep trying to say that Jaylen Green wasn't it, and I'm glad they got rid of him. They got KD, they got some other guys, on the team, but I just believe that I think it was a good trade on both sides though. Because they got their picks, Suns got their picks back. They got the number 10 pick and they got 5 second-round picks. And the Rockets got KD. And I think it was a good trade on both sides. I think it worked out on both sides, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, I really do think it worked out on both sides. I do. I really do. Because KD is in the perfect situation, kind of sort of. It ain't as good as Golden State, but it's like Golden State 2.0. Like he got defenders around him. He got exactly what he needs. He got defenders around him with Amin Thompson.
Yeah,
and
but you don't have the off ball gravity, the guys that can be able to bend the defense, bro. Like y'all listen, I understand y'all want to put this expectation for KD to win, but I don't have no expectation for the win, because it's just like the offenses to me is not where it's supposed to be at, bro. KD needs it. I said, in order for KD to be maximized, you gotta have an overall complete team. I don't think Rockets. Do y'all think Rockets offensively is like complete?
No, but they're gonna have to change the narrative and turn it into an older school style of play where they rely on defense, and then late in games they just rely on shot making from Kevin Durant and hope guys hit timely shots. And so it's going to be up to the Rockets to make that offense work for what they got. And that's what I was saying earlier. Run it through Sagoon, and if you play him one-on-one, then let him cook. If you bring the double team, let guys play off of him. But they ain't got to – the Rockets don't have to copy what the NBA is doing, bro. Like, they can try to get this back to 2000 basketball where it was based around defense, and then you just had a guy who can just score in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, but they ain't got to be no elite offense to win. So we'll see.
But the problem is that OKC was like a team that resembles like those 2000 teams, play tough physical defense, play the passing lanes. But the crazy thing about it is that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was so impactful enough offensively where he can then elevate this team to a top 2 offense in the league. I don't even think there was a top 2 offense. I don't think KD has that impact. Like,
your point's taken. Well, I don't think KD needs to elevate them to a top 2 offense. They just need to be, somewhere around 10 or 12. And again, defensive, because even versus the Warriors, bro, like defensively, that's where they hang their hat on. And so if they can keep the score a little around 100 or a little under 105, and again, just hit timely shots, then maybe that's their recipe for, victory. Like, they ain't got to be no elite offense, bro. Like, their defense is so good. Just Kevin just needs to do what he does and hope that some of the role guys make some timely. See, I'm using the word timely shots because they don't have knockdown shooters. And so we'll see. And then also, too, bro, like Tari Eason shot the 3-ball good last year. Guys can shoot it, but it's just, I don't know. But we just got to wait and see. But I mean, your concern is it's valid, and I hear you, and I'm not pushing back on it. I'm just saying we got to wait and see how Ime runs the offense because I think people think Mookie is going to be the KD show, and I think at times it needs to be Alperen Sagoon, and then everything is off him. You know, there's times in the game where KD can go ISO 1-on-1, but I don't think that's what they're going to be doing. You know, the season. I think they're going to try to mix it up and put KD in good spots to score. If that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, this
Hey,
is a team. It's not. Yeah.
you said what?
No, I was just saying. Yeah, I agree with Miles. Like this is like a team. This not no KD just running the show. I don't even think that he's gonna be running the offense. Like I said, I think Van Vliet needs to bring the ball up, be the passer, playmaker. They're gonna run it through Sengun, have KD getting some off ball action. And at times you could go in him and just one-on-one isolation scores, but I definitely don't think it's going to be anything like Phoenix, like at all.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. He said, "How's the Rockets bench? Do y'all have 2-3 guys that can produce? What y'all think about that? The Rockets bench."
Oh well, right now they got Cam Whitmore. Cam Whitmore.
Steven Adams a valuable piece off
You
the
got
bench.
Steven Adams.
Yeah.
You got Jabari Smith or Tari Eason, depending on who he
Yeah,
starts.
whoever starts, yeah.
So they got a cool bench, bro. I mean, it's a young bench, but that bench comes in and does its job. You got Reed Shepard, the shooter. So he's smaller, but
Maz, are you going to like Rockets games now?
yeah, I mean, I go to all the. I mean, Mookie. I mean, every time they come to sack, bro, I don't miss a game. Like you saw me last year, like back like in the tunnel and shit, eating food and hanging out.
They said the Suns were hoping to acquire Jabari Smith as a future piece in the KD trade. In the end, Phoenix folded to Houston, who refused to include Smith through the negotiation process. Now
The Suns are an awful franchise, bro.
Yeah, they're fucking dumb. Like you
Yeah, I
could have
told
got.
you, bro. Yeah, the Suns could have got more for Kevin. Like I would have got like 2 or 3 second round picks.
I'm gonna tell y'all something too, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. We got to talk about this shit, and I need to pull up on Tone and just cook his ass, bro, because he just continued to suck off this nigga 24/7, bro. This nigga Pat Riley is a dumb GM, bro. They sat there and said this nigga would include Hami Hawkins, Noka Vujovic, Haywood Highsmith, and another 20 pick or other draft assets for Kevin Durant. This is why this organization is so fucking. I can't take the Heat serious, bro. I can't take y'all niggas serious, bro. Bro, this is the 5th time this nigga passed up on superstars, bro, to get a borderline mid-ass roster, bro. Like, bro, this is sad, bro. This is why
I mean, to be fair,
I can't take Heat fans serious. Is that what you said?
no, I was saying to be fair, I don't think Miami was going nowhere if they would have got Durant. I think that would have been a way worse roster than this Houston roster is.
No, it wouldn't. No, it would not. No, it wouldn't. Name me a player that is the second best player that Houston got better than Bam Adebayo.
They're not. No, they don't have one.
All right, name me the creator that they have on their roster is better than Tyler Hero.
They don't, but I just again.
All right, name me a coach on that team better than Eric Spoelstra.
Nah, he's not better than Spoelstra.
Well, right now,
he's not better. He's not better
right
than
now.
Spoelstra. He's not better than Spoelstra. He's not better than Spoelstra.
Ime's better right now.
No, he's
no,
not.
no, the fuck he's not.
He's not better than. He's not. He's not better than. He's not better than Spoelstra. He's not.
He's better right now.
Hold on, Ma, stop it.
Yeah.
Now you being.
He's better right now.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
Bro, when he got out coached by Steve Kerr again.
Yeah, he's not better than Spoelstra.
Hey man, Eric Spoelstra lost by damn near 30 points every game versus the Cavs. Stop it.
Because he didn't have
the roster isn't good. The roster isn't good.
His roster isn't good, nigga.
So Bam and Tyler can't compete and get beat by 30.
If they added KD,
come on, bro.
If they would have added KD, he would have been around a culture, a structured culture that has elite coaching, elite defensive personnel, while also having Bam and Tyler. That's creative.
So they're
this
saying
young
so
Alex
they're saying that the Heat did not want to give up certain guys to get him.
Yes, they just reported. They said the Heat didn't want to give up Nikola Vucevic, Jaime Jaquez, and Hayward Hospital. I mean, I think Jaime Jaquez is the only guy that's valuable, but everybody else
I
was
was gonna say
fucking.
those other guys aren't even that good. Like what?
Yeah, this is why I can't take. And this is the same Heat team that did the same shit for Damian Lillard. They did the same shit for other superstars that were available. I can't take the Heat serious, bro.
Miles, you gotta walk that Spoelstra take down now. Email over Spoelstra.
No, I
You gotta
don't,
walk
bro.
that down.
No, nigga. No, I don't, bro.
About
I
that,
didn't say he's a better coach career-wise. I'm saying as of
Come on,
today,
Mingo
right now, he's a
Justin.
better coach. That's all I said.
bro, that's his opinion. You can't change somebody's opinion. That's what
Yeah,
he.
I'm not saying he's a
I'm saying
better
I thought
coach.
you said that. I thought I'm talking to you.
He is better.
I'm
I mean,
saying right now. I'm saying right now he's a better coach. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like it's not a crime to say that. This is crazy. But
I mean, I think Spoelstra is the best coach in the league. So I mean,
I couldn't tell, bro. He lost by damn near 1,000 points every game, and no, he's not.
He didn't have the team, bro. So, Miles, who the best coach in the league?
Yeah, who's the best coach in the league? To you then?
OKC's coach, Mark,
No, he's
whatever his name is.
what?
That dude, that Gagnon.
Yeah, I think he is.
That nigga about to go 7 games with the Pacers when you got
Yeah, what?
Listen,
He's
7
not the
games
best
and out,
coach.
bro. Listen. If you win, you win. I mean, in 1 or 4 games, or 6, it doesn't matter if you win. But here's my point, though. He has the youngest team in the league. They compete on defense. They have pretty good offense. He's had injuries, and he's kept his team afloat all year long. To me, that's coaching. That's coaching. And this season, he's done the best coaching job this season to me.
He also has the best roster, but you know.
Don't OKC got like the number 1 offense and the
He
number
ain't got the best roster, bro. He ain't got the best roster.
What?
No, he don't. And how is his roster the best when Chet missed damn near half the season?
He did that. He did
Right.
miss.
I'm
So
not
I
going.
mean,
I'm
make it
not
make
acting
sense,
like
bro.
the brother's not good.
Make it
but
make sense.
I don't think he's anywhere near the level of coaches.
Yeah, make it make sense, bro.
Wait a minute now, bro. Is you talking about career wise or is you talking about right?
I just to me, you don't
Because
just
mine is talking about right now.
to me, you just don't get worse as like if you put Eric Spoelstra on OKC, y'all making it seem like this just OKC is just
No, you do get
the
worse,
same
bro.
thing.
No,
you
bro.
do not, Maj.
You do get
Come on.
worse. Yes, you do get worse. Eric Spoelstra has made some moves and some calculated moves this season that has directly hurt his team. I've heard Big Tone talk about it. I've heard Miami Heat fans talk about it.
Mhm.
Like he hasn't always made the best coaching decisions, bro. He hasn't.
I mean, no coach is 1,000% perfect, but
I didn't say he was. And again, like Mingo just said, I'm just saying right now, I think Ime's better. I didn't say career-wise. I just said right now he's better.
I don't even like this argument because I think that Ime is a great coach. Like I don't even like arguing.
Who said he wasn't a great
like,
coach, bro? Who said he
no,
wasn't?
what I'm
You say Ime Udoka got out coached by Eric Spoelstra by
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr.
Oh, okay. What that mean?
Just to get out coached.
Eric Spoelstra got out coached by the Cavaliers coach and got beat by 30 points every game.
He had a worse team.
What does that mean?
Maj.
What does that mean?
You could put any coach in the league on that Miami team. They're not winning that series. Like I don't.
Bro, I don't care that they lost. I care about how they lost.
Kenny Atkinson. So yeah.
But at that point, we're just arguing semantics. I feel like, but
I mean, it's just my opinion, bro. I mean, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. It's just my opinion, bro.
I mean, Steve Kerr got 4 championships too, by the way. That's another thing. If you want to talk about career,
I don't think that I'm not talking about career.
So then, how do you get it then, bro?
You want to say
So
career?
Wait, so in your opinion, like the
coach
guy that wins the championship is the best coach every year? Like you think it's a year by year basis?
So can you break down why Eric Spoelstra is the best coach in the league, bro? I mean, like, what
I
does he
think
do
X
that's so great?
I think X's and O wise, he's been elite throughout his entire career. I think this year he just didn't have the roster. I think he's drawn up a lot of schematics, a lot of elite defenses.
Bro, all
even a lot of
coaches
times when he
got
hasn't.
schemes and schematics, bro. Like that.
I'm
That's nothing
saying
new that you're saying.
he's drawn up elite defenses with times where he hasn't even had the roster.
Elite defenses, bro. I mean, what? I mean, he plays zone defense at times. I mean, is that what you're saying?
He's made deep postseason runs, and a lot of times where he didn't have.
So now you're factoring
adequate
winning.
roster.
Okay, see. So now you're factoring winning. Then that's my point.
I said X's and O's as well. Like that.
Hold on, bro. Now you're factoring winning when you say deep postseason runs. So
Yep.
you prove my point, bro. Stop it.
Yeah.
Hey DJ, you had something to say for Mars?
Mans be talking so much shit like he knows the game, man. Dude always
Oh,
talking shit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, have
Well,
you been
some of these-
courtside? Have you been in the back by NBA lot? I mean, have you
hold on.
traveled to watch games? I mean,
Bro, you don't know
you tell me,
shit,
bro.
bro. You be
You tell
talking
me.
like you know the
You
game.
mad because I talk the games a certain way?
Bro, you be talking so much shit
You
like
mad
you
because
know
I
the
can talk
game,
basketball,
bro.
bro? You,
Oh.
bro, hold on, bro. You come on Sunday morning with Game 7 later on to tell me I talk like I know basketball. Like that's what you came on to do? You not gonna break down the Rockets trade
Shut it.
because you
Just
can't
shut
talk
it. You don't know
basketball?
the shit, bro.
Oh,
You not gonna break down the KD trade because you don't know basketball? You come in to
Dude,
break down what I say?
imagine how many times you be breaking down
Come
KD,
on, bro.
Kevin
This is
Durant games,
crazy,
bro.
man.
Bro,
Mingo, you can't make
like,
this up, Mingo.
dude, I'm telling you,
Can
you
you
don't know
break down the
shit.
KD
You be
trade, man?
talking so much like you know the game. You don't know nothing, bro. I'm
Hey,
telling you.
Mingo, he mad because of the way I talk basketball, bro, but he can't talk the KD trade. I mean,
Yeah.
this is crazy, bro.
Logically, you never make no sense. Think about it. You never make no sense, bro.
Hey, bro, I made no sense. You're right. Can you break down the trade and tell me what team
Bro,
won and what
it's
KD
not
went to the
about.
Rockets in?
Listen, imagine you breaking down the game and none of that don't make no sense. What's the
Okay,
point?
bro,
What's the point, dude? Like every time you're talking, like you know what you're talking about. You don't know the
we
shit. I'm
agree,
telling you.
bro. We agree. So can you debunk what I said and break it down? Go ahead.
Yo,
I agree with
Matt, no one agrees with you. You just talk.
you,
Like
bro. I
sometimes I'm
agree
laughing.
with
I'm like,
bro.
damn,
Are you
what
okay?
talking like?
I agree with you, bro. I don't know basketball, so I'm asking you. Break down and debunk what I said. Can you break it down?
No, I don't have time for that. You just talking
He ain't
like
got time for it, man.
I'm
Stop
telling
playing
you.
with me, bro.
Bro, stop playing with you. You
This
be
man
talking
come
like
on
you know mad shit. Because listen,
to tell
just
me
because
that, man. This is crazy, bro.
especially you be talking like KD. Like, bro, come on, man. You just like a fan of KD. That's it, and you be talking like you know the game. You don't know the game. I'm telling you.
Okay. All right. All right, man. That's cool. All right, cool.
Yeah, cool.
DJ, do you think like KD like do you think Moss overrate KD and shit like that, bro? Can you
Of course, that's the reason why sometimes I'm like, dude, be talking like he knows something. Like, not because you're a fan of someone. Every time you have to pumped up like, oh, something good gonna happen. Watch, let's see what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna wait and see what you're gonna say
Hey,
because this is not going nowhere, bro.
Mookie, didn't I say that we gotta wait to see what happens and KD can't be dribbling and everything he just said, bro, is what I said. I didn't guarantee nothing with the Rockets, bro. I said it's a wait and see situation. Are you okay, bro? I mean, you think you heard what I said, but what you just said, DJ, is what I said. Hello, DJ.
Yeah, I'm here.
Bro, what you just said is what I said earlier. It's a wait and see situation. What are you talking about?
Listen, what I'm telling you is like every time KD has like basically wherever he goes, you talk like, okay, well, this is gonna be this is gonna be that, and then when everything turn left, you know nowhere to be found. You just like that's the problem. Like it's just your
well, first and
your
foremost,
life.
bro.
Like logically, you never make no
Despite
sense,
what
bro.
KD does or goes, I still come on and support the platform. And secondly, I just said 2 seconds ago that I said that Kevin Durant doesn't guarantee nothing, and he needs to wait. We need to wait and see what they do in Houston. And you acknowledge that I said that. So why would you say what you just said when we agree that I already said that it's a wait and see situation? So are you okay this morning, bro? Is something wrong with you? Was you drinking last night?
No, man.
Are you hungover or something, bro?
You crazy.
Okay. I can't tell, bro. Because Migo, I made it very clear, Migo. We have to wait and see.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he said that. Yeah.
I never said KD guarantees nothing.
He said that.
What's wrong with this? I mean, bro, like you come on just to argue, man? This is crazy. Wow. And then I say, if you don't agree with what I said, then rebut what I said, bro, and break it down.
So DJ, let me ask you something. Do you think it's hypocritical that because I heard you say you think it's hypocritical that Maz don't slander KD like he do LeBron?
Oh, come on, man. Dude, think about it. I never heard this guy talking like so much bad the way he be talking about Braun. It's not like it because I'm a born fan. He just like talk whatever KD does, it's okay with him, and that's the problem. And I'm like, damn, you just a fan. You're not really talking about you break down the game. You're not breaking down any game.
Okay, so again, I mean,
I'm not
I spent the whole season criticizing Kevin Durant, his ball handling, his lack of impact with his scoring. His numbers are flawed. His numbers are not impactful. I've been saying this for the last, I think, year and a half. I've criticized Kevin Durant this whole season, and I even said that Kevin Durant can't be on this Rockets team doing what he did in Phoenix. So I don't know if you're not listening, bro, or if you got like a woman's brain or something where you listen to argue and not to understand. But it's okay, man. I mean, like this is crazy. Like you're not listening to what I'm saying. Like you came on here very hostile and then you personalized it, and then you said I'm listening to Mr. Moss, but you're not listening to what I say, bro. Like you're not paying attention to nothing that I say, DJ. And that's why I asked you, bro. Like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right, bro.
All right, cool. All right.
Well, hey DJ, what you think about the trade that happened today with KD and the Rockets and the Suns?
He ran, bro. He ran because he can't talk
I
with me.
want to know what his opinion is on the trade.
He ain't got an opinion, bro. He ran, bro. He ran. You feel me? Most guys can't stand toe to me and talk basketball, bro. He ran.
Caleb, Green is getting better. I think Jaylen Green would be a nice in Atlanta with Brooklyn. No, he's not getting. Why y'all niggas? Oh my god, bro! I gotta stop this shit, bro. Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. Bro, Jaylen Green, bro, is just not. He's just not what y'all niggas think he is, bro. I lost hope for Jaylen Green, bro. I lost hope for that nigga, bro. He is not the same player, bro. He just not. You know what I'm saying? He was never the same player. So it is what it is, bro. I mean, the fact that y'all think that Jaylen Green could be nice or be elite in the league, bro. No, he just not, bro. And I don't think this trade moves I don't think this trade for the Suns. I don't think that is going to be better for the Suns in a long-term standpoint, bro. It is not. The Suns are cooked, bro. They should trade them, bro.
So my question to you, Mookie, would be, since you're saying that about Jaylen Green, my question to you would be, like we give every other player, Jaylen Green is on the 23. You don't think he can get better with a little more age?
Better with age. I mean,
he's only 23. He's literally only 23.
Yeah, but he's been in the league for what? For 4 years.
What you say?
I said Jaylen Green is on the 23. You don't think he can get better with age? Like as he get older?
No. I mean, what can he get better?
I mean, I think he can work on his game and get a little better. He's only 23, 24, 25.
I don't see him getting better with age. I mean, yeah, that can be some people, but there's just things that he does that just don't impact the game of winning, bro. Like shot selection, inefficient shooting, tunnel vision, playmaking wise. You know what I'm saying? Can't handle physicality that you want him to be. Like, there's just things that he just lacks, bro. There's just things that, you know, he just not good at, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, it is what it is, bro. It just, I can't really put my hand on it, but it just, you know, there's just things that it's gonna take a long time for him to get better. I don't think Jaylen Green's floor, I mean, his ceiling is not there. His floor can be high, but I don't think his ceiling is that high, bro. It's not, bro.
So like, you don't think? I say Kevin Durant. You don't think Jaylen Green can get with one of these vets in the offseason and work on this game like a Chris Paul or? I mean, I'm just naming guys. I'm not saying them the guys he can get with. He can get with like one of these older guys and help him work on this game.
Work on what though? I mean, like work on what?
Help him work on his defense, like the proper way to play defense.
I think his defense is good
and all that stuff.
Yeah, he competes on defense. I mean, it's his inefficient shooting, bro. It's his shot selection. It's his. I mean, he's a pretty good creator. The shots just don't go in. Like he'll give you the package. He can dribble. He can create space.
Right.
The shots just don't go in, bro. So when you say work on it, I mean, the dude just don't make shots like that.
And he had one good game in the playoffs, bro. One good game.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat say he too focused on 304. That's crazy.
Yeah. They said that the Houston Rockets is also looking for another shooter.
They need one. They need one more shooter. They need one. They need one more shooter.
Wow, bro. Wow, bro. So this is the roster: Kevin Durant, Segou, Amin Thompson, Fred VanVleet, Jabari, Steven, Tyrese Eason, Reed Shepard, Cam Whitmore, bro. That's their roster, bro.
That's a good roster.
That ain't a bad roster. Mookie.
That's a very good roster.
That ain't a bad roster.
They were number 2 last year in the West. I mean, it's a very good roster.
Roster. And then you add a scorer like Kevin Durant. Yeah, that ain't a bad roster, though. I'm just saying.
That's the thing. It's not a bad roster, but I'm like, bro, why would you trade this nigga for? I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. I don't understand
so how they should have kept that number 10 pick.
No, but I'm saying, like, why would the Phoenix trade? Like, I don't understand for a Phoenix standpoint, because it's like you didn't get nothing in value for return, bro. Like, unless the people were like low balling like that, and this is the only available package you can get, bro. But I honestly think you should have got more for a nigga like KD, bro. You should have got way more for this nigga, bro. Way more.
I mean, really, the Suns already had said it before any trade had happened that they wanted their picks back, and they kind of sort of got it. They got a first round overall 10th pick and 5 second-round picks. I mean,
right.
that ain't bad for what they wanted. They really wanted picks. That's what they wanted.
So this was KD reaction. Traded. I'll pull it up right here. Let me pull this shit up right here.
What you say? You just got traded! Seems like there is a news report that has just taken place about Katie's destination. I believe that Katie has been traded to the Houston Rockets.
Damn.
You're headed to Houston.
We're gonna see. It's not lagging, just StreamYard. StreamYard is always lagging and shit like that, bro. That's StreamYard shit, bro. But this motherfucker gets traded. He gets traded, chat. Yeah, this motherfucker gets traded and he doesn't know about it, bro. KD looked like he was shocked, like he didn't know what the hell was happening. KD looked like he didn't know he was getting traded, bro. So this is gonna be crazy, bro. Reggie, hop in, Reggie. I didn't get your thoughts. Reggie said I didn't want KD, but it's not a bad trade. Reggie, you said that you wanted KD, bro. I thought you said you wouldn't mind KD will be on the Rockets. Reggie, your team is going to be relevant again, bro. Your team is relevant again, Reggie. Everybody's going to be talking about the Rockets, Reggie. Your team is relevant again, bro. It's no more Jaylen Green bullshit. It's no more that. It's no more Jaylen Green bullshit, bro. It's straight buckets with Kevin Durant. Stop it, nigga. Real talk, nigga. Y'all niggas down bad, bro. Like this is sad, bro. This is honestly sad. Like it's honestly sad how y'all niggas. How did this nigga get? How the fuck? But yeah, Chad, it's sad. Y'all Houston Rocket fans can't have y'all cake and eat it too, bro. Y'all can't have y'all cake and eat it too, bro. Real talk, bro. Y'all can't sit there and say that, oh my goodness, we need another creator on the roster. And then when y'all actually get a creator on the roster, y'all niggas is mad, bro. Y'all niggas is sad, bro. Y'all KD fans are sad, bro. Y'all are sad, bro. Y'all niggas are sad. No, the Rockets was not relevant to the point of like having other people on the roster. To the point of right, okay, like I said there said, we're gonna get other people on the roster to elevate the team, to bring eyes to the team, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all down bad, bro. Real talk. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We gonna holler at y'all. I'm getting ready for this finals game. 7, I holla. Hold on. Holla at y'all, chat.